Hi Sagittarius, it's Nick. This is your weekly reading. I hope you guys are doing good. This is for all my Sagittarians, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. We're going to go into your weekly soul message, a little bit of health, career, work, finances, and love, romance, dating, or relationships. And I'll have the link to the extended reading below in the description box if you're interested afterwards as a part 2 and a continuation, okay? And this reading we might have to keep it short and sweet just because I'm not feeling my best, not feeling really good. So there you go, bear with me. I really didn't want to miss your reading, so let's get through it, okay? All right, so Sagittarius, as your weekly soul message, you guys got break the chain, ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. Nice. So this may be the week where you're kind of breaking through some things that maybe have been passed down to you, or healing, breaking patterns, family traumas, and things that maybe weren't always your fault, were out of your control. But I think you're breaking that and creating your own future now, and rewriting things that maybe you thought would be really difficult to do. So rewriting your future, healing, and breaking through generational traumas, curses, all that stuff, okay? All right, so when it comes to your health, my dear Saggies, for this week, I feel like you may be starting or doing something new. Maybe you're taking a little more risk and kind of just trying something that maybe you've never done before, and you're kind of just winging it, maybe. I feel like you're more carefree maybe when it comes to your health and not taking things too seriously. You just want to be careful that you're not being too reckless though, or naive, and you're just like throwing yourself into something that maybe could be dangerous. But I think most of you probably are smart enough not to do that. But I just feel like you're a little more risky, you're a little more carefree, maybe putting yourself in a new environment, trying something new, doing something different you never done before. You're just having fun with it. Okay, so taking some leap of faith, starting something new, and it just feels like you have like a reset, or like a fresh new palette, fresh new set of eyes. All right, or you're giving yourself the opportunity to like start again in some way, shape, or form. And then when it comes to your work, school, career, and finances, it feels like something that was hard is no longer going to be hard, or you no longer have to do that anymore. So if work has been very draining, exhausting, tiring, you may get a break this week, or you may be able to kind of recuperate or not do as much, not have as much workload. Okay, so it feels like you'll be able to rest. Maybe you'll be able to kind of take a breather, or whatever it is that you were doing maybe is already completed, like that big project, it's already done, or you have help now, or it's not all on you. Okay, so you were previously maybe really tired, exhausted, drained, but hopefully this week you will be able to kind of manage it better, or get a little bit of a break, or it just won't be as hard, as exhausting. So you may be able to rest a little bit more. Okay, all right. And then when it comes to your love, romance, dating, or relationships, on your side we have the Queen of Wands, Justice, and the Sun. So some of you may have Leo, Libra in your chart, maybe also Aries, okay? Then on this other side, for this other person, this can be the past, present, or future situation, or all three, all of the above. We have the Four of Swords, the Seven of Swords, and the Two of Swords. All right, so as far as who you could be dealing with, it could definitely be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. But doesn't have to be, could be any sign, like I always say to you guys. Could just be the energy this person is embodying, playing out, or maybe be like a mixed match of one of those, okay? So what is going on here? I feel like no matter what circumstances are being thrown at you, or what you've been through, or what you've been going through right now, it's like you're rising above it. You're rising above these people, circumstances, low vibes, low vibrations, and you're finding your happiness again. You're finding your sunshine again. And I think it's after you like remembering who you are. It's like you're snapping and remembering who the F you are. And you're like, you know what? I can be happy. I don't need to be dealing with these people. I can rewrite my history. I can rewrite my future. I can have a different path. I don't need to go through the same things that everyone else in my family or people around me have been going through. So I feel like you're just snapping remembering who you are again, finding your confidence, your fire, and you're doing what's right. And maybe you're doing what you should have done a long time ago, and you're either cutting someone off or you're just going on your own path, and you're doing things the right way though. You're not being petty, you're not being immature. Some people may be getting a divorce or separating from someone, or you're just no longer giving your attention. You're no longer entertaining certain things that are just like beneath you, you know? It's not about like, oh, who's better or worse, but it's just like certain behaviors and like, you know, people, you're not gonna entertain certain things that are just like, that's not what you want something better. And so you're gonna stop entertaining it or stop giving it attention. And in this case, it could be someone who has been lying, has been lazy, not been responding, not been reciprocating, maybe is a cheater, a liar, or doesn't know how to communicate. They could be really immature, petty, and they just lack like common, you know, communication skills. Or they just refuse to like give you the common courtesy of being polite and responding and being direct and honest. Like they can't do that for whatever reason, okay? Or you just realize that this person's never going to change and they're a liar, cheater, manipulator, and they refuse to just be upfront, or they refuse to admit the truth or see the truth. So instead of you trying to change someone, you're like, you know what? I'm not going to change them. They're going to be who they are. I'm not even going to waste my effort, waste my breath, waste my effort. I'm just going to be done with them and move on and be happy again. And I think that's going to be the best thing you probably can do for yourself. And it does look like you're going to succeed. You are going to find your happiness again. You're going to be able to focus on you, do what you love and what lifts you up, what makes you happy. And by removing certain toxic people, individuals from your life, whether it's just like romantic or a friend, family, whoever, you really do see, like, you can see the contrast, see the difference of how your life goes. Like it's all of a sudden now it's like less drama, stress-free, more peace, just by doing that simple act and realizing that some people just don't deserve your time, your energy, your effort, and by keeping them around longer, it only depletes you and drains you, okay? So this definitely could be someone who you already know you've had issues with. They don't respond, they don't reciprocate, they don't share their honest truth with you, or they're a liar, cheater, you have issues communicating, and they won't admit the truth, or they just won't like face you. They won't give you clarity or respond to you. They're always like kind of switching things up or changing the subject, and so you're just kind of like, you know what, it's okay, I'm not even mad at you, don't care anymore, I'm not giving you any more attention, you don't get any more of my time, bye, have a nice life, pretty much. Okay, and I do see for some of you, like if you are separating or getting divorced or something like that, you're actually like popping champagne and you're just like so happy, like finally I'm free from this demon or something. Obviously that's not going to be everybody, but a select few, I do see that happening. Okay, so let's continue on and extend it and get more information to see where the energy is at. What are they thinking? What are they feeling when it comes to you? What they don't want you to know that maybe you should know, and what their next action will be towards you, and then follow it up with your advice at the end, okay? So we'll continue on and extend it. Link will be below. I'll see you there, and I'll see you for your next reading, all right? Take care. Bye.